You the barrack officer?
Absolutely. Wing Commander Temple Smithson. And there's no need to introduce yourself, Captain Stone. We've heard all about the show you put on at the holding camp. Gather you lost a chap. Rotten luck.
Luck. I had the chance to stop him and I didn't.
Best not to blame yourself, old fellow. Jerry's the one to point the finger at, and you're bound to get a chance to hit back at him.
You can count on it. I don't plan on making this a long stay.
Ah, indeed. Good show. Now, you're quartered in Barrack 2. The chaps there should make you welcome. That'll be all. Actually, Stone, why don't you come and see me once you're settled in? We might be able to help each other out.
Captain Stone, is it not? The wing commander pointed you out to me. He asks that you join us in the barracks. Perhaps now?
Sure. Good a time as any.
Ah, good of you to drop in, Captain. Perhaps you've met Major Nikolai Radke of the Polish Army. The Major heads up our escape committee. Captain Stone might make a valuable addition to the team, wouldn't you say, Major?
I wish I could share your faith in human nature, sir. But experience has taught me to make new friends with caution.
Welcoming as ever, eh, Radke? Then how about setting Stone a little test?
Just like being back in high school.
Very well. Captain, we will have a tape placed in your hiding place in Barrack 2. You are tasked with taking it to the administration building and playing it over the camp's address system.
Just a little wheeze to lift the chap's spirits, and get one over on Jerry to boot.
That's all? Then I'm in.
Should you experience difficulties, you are free to consult us at any time. If the wing commander has judged you correctly, that should not be necessary. Dismissed.
Good evening, gentlemen. I am pleased to see you are all here. Dismissed. Good morning, gentlemen. It appears you are all present and correct. Dismissed.
Move, prisoner, schnell!
Hey, Captain, how you doing? The name's Mickey Malone, fastest hand in New York. If you need to make a quick buck, and you're feeling lucky, I'm your man.
That's good to know.
You want to try your luck at a game of dice? Come see me during the afternoon free time.
I'll speak to you later.
Good day to you, sir. I'm Charlie. Look, if the camp's getting you down and you need a laugh, then I'm your man. I organise regular challenges for the lads in the camp, so let me know if you're up for a bit of fun.
Oh yeah? What kind of challenges?
Well, sir, there ain't much by way of entertainment here in Stalagluft, but there's no shortage of stones lying around. So, I run a little stone throwing game during morning exercise and afternoon free time. There's currency to be won and all, sir. If you fancy trying your hand at a bit of target practice, sir, come and see me during morning exercise or afternoon free time.
I'll speak to you later.
Harry Fox is the name, sir. Get my hands on pretty much anything I can. For a price, of course. Can't reveal my sources, though. Trade secret. Anything I can do for you? Excellent choice, sir. Tell you what, I'll even have it placed in your hiding place in Barrack 2 for you.
No thanks.
Well, you just come and find me if you change your mind, sir.
I don't have time for idle chat. Go and bother someone else, there's a good fellow.
Bienvenue à Stalagluft, Capitaine. Private Duchamp at your service. The rumor is you intend to escape. Well, I know this camp better than the Commandant himself, and I think you would do better to get used to it.
I could use some more currency. You know where to look?
Could not we all, monsieur? The construction area adjacent to our compound can be a good source of contraband.
I'll speak to you later.
I'm Nesbitt, sir. Everyone here's got orders from the Wing Commander to help you out as best we can. I try to keep an ear to the ground, so I might be able to fill you in on the camp gossip, if you know what I mean.
What do you make of the other prisoners?
Well, Colonel Harding's an interesting one. I think he was on some kind of important mission when he was captured. He seems a little snappy anyhow.
A mission? What kind of mission?
I overheard them talking to the EC about some schematics or something. That's all I know, at the moment.
I'll speak to you later.
Care for a little practice, sir? No charge. With a name like yours, you should find it a piece of cake.
I'll give it a go.
And the best of luck to you, sir. Unlucky, sir, but I can see you've got potential. Next time I reckon we'll have a little wager. Fancy your chances, sir? Only 10 currency to play. It's a stiffer challenge, but with double your stake if...
I'll give it a go.
And the best of luck to you, sir. Bad luck, sir. Maybe...
Leave me be, American. I have no time for idle conversation.
Move, prisoner, schnell!
Oberjäger, what is the meaning of this?
My apologies, Herr Commandant. It must have been one of the prisoners.
I don't want your excuses, Oberjäger. I want that noise stopped now. And if a prisoner was responsible, I want that prisoner found. And halt! Going somewhere, Colonel? I thought you looked like trouble. Oberjäger, lock this man up.
Time to get back to the escape committee for a pat on the back.
Captain.
I played your tape, Major.
Meet us later, Captain. There is something further we need to discuss.
Jolly good work with the tape, old boy. I haven't seen the chap so happy in months. But there's been a hitch. You see, your prank was actually a ruse to distract Jerry while one of our boys swiped some documents from the Commandant's office. But he wasn't quite careful enough.
Or somebody tipped off the guards.
Not the trusting type, are you, Major? But I'm feeling generous, so I'll tell you what. Leave it to me. I'll have those papers on your desk in no time.
Good show, Stone. That's the spirit. But you might find it easier if you go in undercover. See if you can get your hands on a German uniform. Sniffing around Jerry's huts would be your best bet. Although, some of them may well be locked. Major, any chance of rustling up a key?
I will have one placed in the captain's hiding place in Barrack 2.
I'm touched, Major. I didn't know you cared.
Good morning, gentlemen. It appears you are all present and correct. Dismissed. Good evening, gentlemen. I am pleased to...
Captain.
Told you I could do it, Major. The plans are ours.
Quiet, Captain. If we are overheard, we are finished. We will discuss this later in the barracks.
It's as we suspected, Wing Commander. Jerry's using this camp as a cover for a weapons research facility. Looks like they're assembling a long-range rocket. A rocket that could strike at virtually any city in the world.
Good God! Right under our noses. No wonder they bunged you in the cooler for snooping around. Any idea how far they've got?
This schedule suggests they could begin testing as early as this winter. What's this man doing here? This is a British operation.
Well, not any longer, Colonel.
I beg your pardon? What's your name, Airman?
Most remiss of me, Colonel. This is Captain Stone of the United States Air Force. He retrieved the plans after your, unfortunate encounter. Colonel Harding here reports to the Special Operations Executive in London.
Lucky them.
Captain, I suggest you watch your...
Hello?
It's General Stahl.
Stahl? He's bad news. We'll have to move fast. Major, did your radio boys get that transmitter up and running?
Just about, sir.
Good. We simply must fill in Whitehall. And while you're at it, have one of the chaps make a copy of these plans. Better safe than sorry.
Good morning, gentlemen. I am pleased to see that, as usual, you are all...
Thank you, Herr Commandant. I will take over from here.
But, General...
Dismissed, Commandant! It appears that a few of you have seen fit to abuse the Reich's more than generous hospitality. Some of my personal documents have been stolen, an act which will not go unpunished. Guards, search the compound.
Sir, we have them!
Commandant, this time you have been fortunate. The prisoner responsible will be transferred immediately to Colditz. Let us see if he finds the cold confines of the castle a more fitting place to see out the war. Let this be a lesson to you all, gentlemen. Double camp security and halve the prisoners' food rations. There will be no further transgressions.
Can the transmitter be patched up, Major?
I am afraid not, sir. We are off the air permanently, but at least the guards failed to find a copy of the plans we made. Perhaps we could smuggle them back to London through the, you-know-what.
The tunnel?
Sir, we cannot afford another betrayal.
Oh, calm down, Major. I think we can trust our American friend by now. In fact, look, Stone, it's like this. Some of the men have been working on a tunnel in preparation for a mass escape. What say you tag along and take the plans with you?
You bet. I got a score to settle with this General Stahl. And I'll bet he'll have a real bad day once the bigwigs back in London find out what he's up to.
Very well. But ventilation in the tunnel is still insufficient. We require something to drive the air pump. A set of bellows would be ideal. Perhaps you would be so kind as to fetch some for us, Captain.
acquired those bellows you were after.
I see. Then perhaps you would be so kind as to meet with us later. So you found some bellows. Perhaps I underestimated you, Captain. Sir, the pump should be operational shortly. Should I give the order to proceed?
Rather, we go tonight. Blast! I was afraid this might happen. Must be all the rain we've had lately. If only we had more time to reinforce the tunnel. Bloody miracle no one was killed. Is the tunnel a complete write-off, Major?
I'm afraid so, sir. But there is another possibility. We believe the entrance to an abandoned tunnel lies inside a building in the northwest of the camp, within what has now become the vehicle compound.
Ha-ha! If it's still serviceable, then it could just be the ticket. Prepared to give it another shot, Stone?
You can count on it.
I will have one of the men stitch the plans into your trousers, in case you are captured. Good luck, Captain.
And Godspeed.
What is that?
Sorry I didn't stop to settle the check, guys. London's calling.
If you are a Dutch worker, then where is your work permit?
It's in my other trousers, okay? Geez, guys, lighten up a little.
This must be the escaped prisoner, Helmut.
Come with us!
Captain Stone, your description hardly does you justice. Now, let us return you to captivity.
Why not save yourselves the trouble? Stalag Luft leaks like a sieve.
Stalag Luft? Oh no, Captain. Following your futile attempt to elude the Reich, you are to become an honored guest of its most secure fortress, Colditz.